Hi squad, this is Morgan with the quadratic formula, and I'm going to be showing you how to play Math-opoly, the digital version. So first of all, when you first download the file and extract it, there should be two files in here. One is this PDF, which has the printable versions as well as all of the instructions, so I definitely recommend checking that out. The very last page of this document does give some written instructions for how to play the digital version. You will want to open up the PowerPoint file, however, which is called Digital Game Function Notation Math-opoly. When you open it, it should look something like this. And all you need to do is go into presentation mode. You can either do that by clicking this slideshow button down here, or if you go to slideshow from beginning, that'll get you what you want. So if you hit the rules, it will go through some rules that you can go through with your students, and eventually you'll be ready to start. Or alternatively, if you just hit play, it'll bring you right to this screen. So what you're going to do is you're going to divide your students into teams. I recommend 4 to 5 teams for this digital version, just so that the rotation of the current team whose turn it is goes a little faster, but read the written instructions for all of the details, including printing the house building task cards, which are not part of the digital game. However, if you feel very strongly about that, let me know and I can make a digital version of those as well. So once you've split up your teams and you're ready to start, the first team is going to pick one of these mystery auction cards, and all they need to do, or what you need to do, is click on it, and it's going to bring them to a problem. And so I would recommend setting a timer and having all teams work on this problem, because there is a chance to steal if the team whose turn it is gets it wrong. So they're going to solve this equation, and it looks like the correct answer should be this one here, 42, but I'm going to show you what happens if they get it wrong. So you click on whichever answer they want to lock in. Again, I would recommend doing a time limit, and if they get it wrong, they're going to be brought to this screen here that says property missed, try again next time. Sorry, that answer was incorrect. The next team now can try and answer that question correctly to win the property, and there's an arrow to help direct you to press this button, which will bring you back to the previous screen that you're just on. So it doesn't show you which answer was just selected, so I suppose if the other teams weren't paying attention, they might miss out on that little tidbit. But hopefully the next team is able to steal, and so they will lock in their answer. And let's just say they did it right, and they're going to see this screen which says congratulations on your newest property. It's going to show them the property that they won, and so they will, on their scorecards, mark off that they got Shamrock Square Root by highlighting it or circling it on their score sheet. And then play will proceed to the next team. So you press this button up here, which brings you back to the main board, and you'll notice that the auction card that we just did has an X on it, so you know not to select it again. So the next team will pick a different card. They'll answer their question. When they're correct, they'll mark off the property they collected, and the play will proceed to the next team. And you'll continue to go through all of that process until either the class period ends or you've gone through all of the cards. Now, any team that does manage to get a color set Monopoly, so they get all the pinks, they get all the oranges, you can have them move on to the house construction task cards, which at this point are only in a print version. They're not required to play the game though. It does offer that sort of level up opportunity and a additional challenge to reach for, and will of course help them bring in more money for their final score. And so once the game is over, you'll have all of the teams add up their total scores, and the team that has the highest value, net worth, is the winning team. I hope this instructional video was helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know.